Hello, everyone. This is the first episode of the Chris Crash podcast, and I'm your host, Chris Crash. And I'm welcomed here today by the owner of the Comic Crusaders, Al Measure. What's going
Wepa!
on, Al?
I'm chilling, Mr.
What's
Chris
going
Crash.
on, Al?
How you doing? Thank you for inviting me to this premiere episode.
Absolutely. This is my first one, so I'm kind of excited to have you on here. And going to tell you a little bit what my podcast is about. It's going to be about toys, mostly about toys, but I want to also get into the pop culture of movies and maybe some video games in there. You know, a lot of things that go through my mind and, more of the pop culture things. And I think today my first episode is going to be about Endgame, actually. What do you think about that, Alex? Have you saw Endgame? Did you watch Endgame, first of all?
Yes, actually, I did watch Endgame, and this is your show, so I'll let you have the initial reaction. What was
And
it
this
to
is going to
you?
be a non-spoiler review. I'm going to try to keep it a non-spoilers review. And I thought it was absolutely amazing. It's 3 hours of just awesomeness, man. And I enjoyed every second of it. It was definitely a tearjerker. There was many moments I enjoyed. Captain America kicked so much ass. Iron Man is the man in the movie. I don't know, man. Just so much action, and it takes place right after Infinity War, which is cool. You still get that little, you still get the little background of what's still going on. It's awesome, man. I love the movie. I was just happy, and I want to see more. It's sad. I don't know if they're saying this is the last one.
Well, the
But
last one for this current iteration of heroes, we're going to see, you know how they're doing these Marvel Rising projects with the new generation of heroes. Because, let's be honest, people, I grew up with way different heroes than you grew up with. Honestly speaking, I
definitely.
mean, we appreciate each other's heroes, but we each may have a soft spot for, what was more closer to our times. You know what I mean? And
And
this new generation has a whole bunch of new heroes, and I can't wait to see this growth. What Marvel did in these films was amazing. This was the culmination. 22 films. You know, they definitely.
that's a
It's like you
lot of
said. It was a
things.
tearjerker. You had moments where you will fan out like never before. You want to get up and scream, "Hell yeah!" in the middle of a theater. And yeah, Chris,
Definitely.
it's 3 hours, but it doesn't feel like 3 hours to
It
me.
doesn't actually, man. I was like, what? I was sitting in the movie theater thinking my ass was gonna get numb, and my ass was not numb at all.
Because
Actually,
you're on the edge
like,
of your
I,
seat the whole time. It's so engaged in the
yeah,
film.
absolutely, absolutely. What I was gonna say, well, who was your favorite character in the movie? I
All right.
remember you telling me that someone was your favorite, and if you can tell me who that was,
No, well,
who was it?
no, well, right now, just looking back, it was Thor. Thor was
Thor?
just
Yeah.
hysterical in this movie. He
Dude,
was so
he had
funny.
me fucking dying laughing.
and and,
Had
and
me
his look
dying.
and his look when
Oh yes,
his look in this movie when you first see him, it's like, what in the hell just happened?
I was dying. I was like, holy shit! Oh man, that
I
was
got
really cool.
worried myself because shit, I drink, man. I'm like, oh my god, I hope not, dude.
Even Bruce Banner was awesome in the movie too.
It was cool, but I just I thought he was yeah, you see him, but I didn't see the Hulk used the way I would like to see him. There was
Yeah,
also that
yeah.
very funny scene, based on what they have to do, where he's so embarrassed about himself, which I
Yeah,
found totally funny too. And he goes through the
that was so
motions, and he
funny.
did it so dumb. He's like, oh my god.
But there was
Again.
something that
Mhm.
I couldn't believe that happened, man. I was like, oh man, like I was like, shit, that's crazy.
Well,
It kept
everybody,
me at all.
yeah, people were aware that obviously there are going to be losses in the film. Obviously, there will
Yeah,
be
yeah,
deaths. I'm not
yeah,
going to
yeah.
mention what the deaths are, but definitely, one's a total tearjerker, and the other is like, what in the hell, really? No,
I know.
yeah, it was just kind of
And
crazy.
I do want to see, man. I hope now that Marvel, they're kind of done with this phase of what is it? They call it. I don't know. Actually, can you explain this to me? If maybe you can give me a little. I don't know what's this phase one, phase two, phase three. What's that? Like, what
Um,
do they mean by that? I've been reading online and.
it's just their releases of their movies.
Oh, okay,
So
okay. I wasn't.
for this, let's set this in a stage. So, and the fourth phase is how is it? It's just stages in how they release the heroes. All right, so here we go. So basically, they do that to mark important time periods in the universe.
Okay.
So the beginning of each phase means that something just happened. So phase 1 with Iron Man, it's the birth of the superheroes, right? So then phase 1 ends with the Avengers. And then phase 2 begins with Iron Man 3. Ends with Ant-Man. Phase 3 begins with Civil War. And then it says here, well, I'm assuming Endgame, of course. I know, I'm sorry.
Okay.
March 6th, May 3rd, 2019. Yeah, well, Infinity War, yeah. So Endgame.
Okay.
And then the phase 4 is now going to be, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, the Spider-Man sequel.
I just saw a whole bunch of cool, I saw a poster of a whole bunch of movies coming. I wanted to Captain Marvel 2.
Yeah.
Spider-Man. Oh, what is it? Secret Wars, was it? They said?
No, well,
Spider-Man Secret Wars.
What they really, I believe it is that. But what they're also hoping for, that they really haven't announced a full plan for phase 4, because they're hoping for those X-Men, Knights of Fantastic Four, to get that deal and make this part of the phase 4,
Dude, if they get the X-Men, I'm so all in for that.
I mean, they kind of have them, don't they? It's just a matter of seeing, because Disney owns Fox now, but it's now just working out those contracts from the time.
Yeah.
I would think. But what was your favorite character in the movie or moment?
I'm still going to say, Captain America, man.
That was your
He's
boy.
Still, that's my boy, bro. Brooklyn, Steve Rogers. He's the man, dude. Especially that what
that
moment I'm
iconic
talking
scene,
about.
Holy shit!
Yes. I was like, what? I was like, dude, I went on my seat. I was like, this is fucking dope, man. I was like, he's the man, dude. He is the man.
Yeah, man.
I was like, fuck it. You know what? I knew it anyway, dude. From that one scene that happened a long time ago. I forgot what scene it was. I forgot what movie it was, actually.
Yep. And then the iconic when he said the 2 little words and what happens behind that. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Right?
That was awesome.
I mean, you got to give credit to Thanos, though. That was one badass motherfucker.
Dude, Thanos is crazy, man.
Right?
Dude, he's like the best villain I've ever seen, bro. On screen, actually, man. One of the best.
Yeah, he was batshit crazy.
Definitely.
Absolute batshit crazy. And,
Josh Brolin did a good job, bro.
Yeah, he did.
For real.
I mean, the way he rolled up, Thanos, he don't
give
a F, dude.
No. That was a great movie, man. I can't wait to see more.
Yeah, this is definitely a 5 out of 5, and it deserves, good acclaim. And whoever hates on this, stop being an asshole.
It made me want to get a whole, I want to get the whole, just for collection, makes me want to get the whole DVDs and whatnot just to have them, man. From Captain America, First Avenger. Actually, I didn't want to start from there. I want to start from Blade, honestly, because Blade is I still love Blade to this day. That's one of the best.
That they don't consider, they don't consider Blade in any one of the phases. If you notice,
they don't. No, they don't. They start. You know what they said? The first phase was Iron Man, actually, wasn't it? They said.
Yes, Iron Man. That's what they just said. It was Iron Man. But Blade was a Marvel movie way before out. But I guess because
for sure.
I guess because he wasn't an Avenger type character,
No, he wasn't. But he was great. Wesley Snipes was awesome. He still is Blade to me, but he's old now, man. So try to pass the mantle.
Well, Is there another Blade in comics?
What's up?
I mean, I don't think there's another Blade in comics. Is there?
No, I don't think so.
Like a kid?
No,
does he have a kid?
No,
I don't think he has a kid. So how would they do
that?
Who would he pass the mantle to?
No, you're absolutely right.
So whatever. Who knows what they do? He'll bite somebody. Here. All right.
You
All
know,
right.
they actually, I don't know if you've seen this. Actually, there's a cool artist, man. He's a great, great artist. He's on Instagram, and he's been getting a lot of popularity lately. His name is Boss Logic,
Oh yeah, Boss
and
Logic. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah.
he's awesome, man. He just actually got Marvel actually to get some posters out for
Yeah.
him. Actually,
I
which is
mean, you were
cool.
talking about Blade, man. Did you get your hands on that Mezco Blade figure? Did you take a look at it ever?
No, man. I wish I did, but that's an awesome figure. I see a lot of people online have him. It's definitely a must get because he's going to be, I feel, his Blade figure is going to be something like the Punisher figure when it first came out. That first Punisher, the original Metro first Punisher that came out, it was hot. You know what I mean? People, I think, kind of slacked on it when it first came out. I know it was hot, but it just like months later, it just became harder and harder to get. It got hotter, and same thing's gonna happen with Blade, man. And they already came out with that Toy Fair exclusive one, which is awesome, man. That was cool. But this one comes with a trench coat. It comes with different more accessories. You know, they always try to change it up.
Well,
To
it's
make the collectors
Mezco, man.
I love Metro, man. You know, they make some great shit. Actually, they just put the pre-order the new Midnight. You hear me? Moon Knight.
Moon Knight is fire.
Figure.
He looks
Dude, but
fire, dude.
dude, when you actually showed me that catalog, man, I was like, yo, this toy looks cool. But
I
that
hope you
toy,
wore a
you have to
condom when
handle
you went
it.
through it.
Yeah, you have to. You have to handle that toy with care for sure, because it's all white, and you know, you have to probably wear white gloves.
No
handling
outside
that figure,
scenes for
man.
him.
No, not for sure. No outside scenes, man. It's something you have to keep in the package. I feel, man, for real, that he's so white.
He's gonna
You
keep
know?
on the. If Chris Crash gets Moon Knight, it's gonna be a Moon Knight at AKA Bubble Boy.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna put him in a
Say that,
bubble.
no.
This is the only way you touch him,
I've done
Danny.
that.
You really?
Actually, I still have Toy Fair exclusive Agent Gomez, and I still haven't opened them up yet. I still have them. I'm still like, I want to. There's days that I take them out, hold them in my hand, and then I don't open them up. Dude, I really want, because I want to snap pics of him. I really do, because these are such an amazing figure. I'm telling you guys, this is an amazing figure. It's top notch.
Take
It's
it
like,
from
when
him.
I first saw it.
If you guys see his toy room, goddamn.
Yeah,
You gotta
man,
share.
I
Did
love
you
mine.
set up the new toy room yet? Because if you did,
No, I'm actually waiting for my detox shelf to come in so I can put my little X-Men, my little collection. I'm obsessed with the '90s X-Men era. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, you
I
got
love that animated series.
What, the Toy Biz ones?
No, the new Hasbro ones.
Oh,
I
the
wish
new
had some. Well, the Toy Biz, you know, there's some cool ones. Actually, the Toy Biz, you know, they have. Oh man, there's so much articulated in these Hasbro ones.
Yeah.
But the Hasbro's kicking ass right now, man, honestly. And I've got a couple of them. I'm just waiting for to get into new wave that came out, which is Jubilee. It's the Cali, what's his name? Taliban wave. And
oh yes.
there's a building.
If you check out Undercover Capes right now on Crisis in the Toyverse, our boy Talker Art is actually reviewing those Caliban wave figures. And if you actually check right now, I believe a new one was posted along. I think this weekend I posted the Caliban stuff. So if you're a fan of that, you know, you definitely gotta check those out.
I definitely will.
Yeah, so I'll tell you right now. So from this, it was Blink. He did recently.
Blink, yeah.
He also did Gambit recently.
That's the one I want.
He
That whole
also
wave is awesome.
he did Forge.
Nice.
And
Nice.
Jubilee.
Forge was definitely needed.
And Jubilee.
Nice. And Jubilee.
Right now, yeah.
That Jubilee was needed too. That classic. If they had a Jubilee back in the day, it was a build-a-fitted Jubilee, but it wasn't the classic like this. You know, with the yellow jacket, shorts. You know, she had a whole black outfit and yellow jacket. It wasn't really the classic look I was looking for.
Please take a look, because I since you're an X-Men fan, Talker Art also reviewed the Hasbro Marvel Legends Mystique action figure, but the Walgreens exclusive.
Yes, that's awesome. That's only a Walgreens, guys, and it's hard to get. I mean, Actually, I'm from Pennsylvania, man, and there's not no freaking Walgreens around where I'm at. It's only a freaking Walmart and shit.
Yeah,
So
the
it's hard for
Walgreens
me
by
to
me
get.
closed, man. CVS killed me.
It's so hard to get those toys. But if you guys have one around there, I don't know how long the sale was going for. I think it was till the end of this month, I believe. You can actually get that figure for. I think you only got to April 30th. You can get that Mystique figure for $13.99.
Oh wow, really?
So. Yeah, it beats the $22 Marty's scalpers. You know what I mean? Like they try. That's what they're doing. They're getting them for $13.99 and flipping them for $30. I mean, I get the hustle. You know what I mean? But
listen, business
if a lot
is
of
business.
people,
Capitalism. This is America, folks.
totally. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, man, definitely. If I could find the Walgreens around me, I wish I could rap them, but I can't. So I gotta depend on my brother in New York. And Alex, I know you don't have one over there, so
I only got Walmarts, man. I can help you with that. This motherfucker got me taking pictures every time I go to a goddamn Walmart. He goes, yo, when you see wrestling figures, take pictures, and like an asshole, like a robot, and I do it. Oh, folks, if you guys don't know, he's also my baby brother.
Yes, sir. So anyway, I actually want to move on to the next subject, which is this new toy company. I don't know how new they are, actually, but they're coming out with these awesome 112 action figures. They're clothes. They're actually from Pub. I don't know if you played that game, Alex. It's on Xbox.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. PUBG.
PUBG, exactly.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep.
And this brand, they are called Soldier.
Oh, the
Story
Soldier
Toys.
Story. Oh, damn. Ooh. These are figures?
And if you check on it, I don't know if you have Instagram, brother, but you can see more of their pictures online, and you can see the PUBG. He looks awesome. He has like a white shirt. He has a tie. He has a whole Army of Two helmet going on. He looks awesome. And I know some of their bodies, they don't have their joints showing, so they have that, you know what I mean, like that 112 kind of body that you can't see the joints at all, like just skin over them, which is pretty cool.
That shit is crazy, dude. Get out. Yeah, man, I see what you're saying. I'm on their Insta right now, and I'm looking at the Hong Kong police figure, for example. Wow. That looks legit, man.
Yeah, this is a 1/6 scale figure. Yeah, the one you're looking at, the Hong Kong police, that's 1/6 scale for sure. They make really cool. They're
Are you
definitely
fucking with me? Are these toys, or this is a person dressed up? You messing
No,
with
these
me.
are toys, man. These are action figures, bro.
Dude, he looks like a real little person.
They look legit.
My God, the detail in these toys is amazing.
They're just jumping into the 1/6 game. I mean 112 game actually, because these new. I'm into all 112. 1/6, yeah, they're too big for me, man. I like them. I really love them. I support them, but they're too big for me. I only had actually one. It was a Hot Toys 1/6 scale Deadpool from the movie,
Dude,
which was awesome.
And they also do wrestling figures?
Actually, yes, they just started doing these statues.
Dude, that statue of John Cena, holy shit! The detail.
Look at that. Do you see the statue of The Rock with the vein on his forehead?
Man.
The vein.
Yeah,
Isn't
man. That is just insane. When I looked at it
And
at first, I
people-
thought it was a picture of The Rock, but no, it's a fucking statue.
It's awesome. Yeah, and this actually has real clothes on them too. Actually, that cloth on them,
How did
which
you
is
run
awesome.
across these? Do you have some of these in your collection?
No, I wish I did, but I actually ran upon these through a Facebook group, and actually, I'm always talking about Mezco, and somebody had posted these. They always post toys that have clothes on the Mezco to compare, and people are saying that these people want to give Mezco a run for their money. Well, let's see, man. 'Cause there's actually this one toy company called Soap Studios that they were trying to compete with Mezco, I believe, but they're not doing such a great job. Maybe one toy came out. I don't know if you should check it out.
You're killing me, bro.
Soap,
Did these motherfuckers just
What?
make a Unicron too?
I don't know.
Yes, they did. They did a unicorn statue, and that motherfucker lights up. Please check
Where
their
is it?
Instagram. They have a unicorn figure from this, and Optimus Prime.
Yes, I see Optimus Prime. Is awesome.
For the
Age of
unicorn.
Extinction.
Yeah, man. Hot Rod's right in front of him. Look at that. My God.
Wow.
Fire. Yo, big up to Soldier Story. It's soldierstory-toys.com.
Check them out. They're definitely amazing.
Dude, yo, great choice here. My God.
Definitely going to be a supporter of these guys. For sure. Definitely
you know what? I'm going to start following their ass right now because let me show the support. Wow, awesome stuff.
I always love finding these new toy companies.
You see?
Like I said, I'm all about the cloth.
I hear you, man.
All about the cloth.
I wish I was as cool as you picking such cool toys, but I did want to bring up something to you because I know that you kind of were asking me questions about the dark multiverse storyline at one point. That happened in DC with all these dark Batmen. And
yes.
Actually, Diamond has a previews exclusive Funko Pop coming out for you Funko Pop fans. It's actually going to be the Red Death, which is this flash-focused Batman that's just a murderous, fast little bastard. And
really,
dude, it looks so cool. This
I'm
little pop.
Looking it up right now.
Just go to Comic Crusaders and look up Red Death. It's right there. He joins
gotcha.
Dark Multiverse. It's a cool looking figure. It retails for $11.99, which is available now for pre-order. All right. So this is expected for release in June of this year. So get your pre-orders in if you were a fan of that pretty cool storyline that definitely brought about some very different interpretations of one of our favorite heroes that's celebrating his 80th anniversary this year. 80 years of Batman, Chris. How you feel about that?
That is, oh man, that's crazy. 80 years of Batman. So many different adaptations of Batman, comic books and movies and all that. But Batman kicks ass. He's always going to be around, I believe. He's one of my favorite characters in DC.
If you have a choice of a favorite Batman, what's your favorite Batman? Like what era or from whether it's a cartoon or a comic?
Thomas Wayne.
Thomas, that's your boy.
Thomas Wayne
Bruce
Batman.
Saw Thomas.
It's not Bruce Wayne, but I know it's Thomas Wayne. That's my favorite Batman. Hey, Batman's just a suit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anybody to be Batman, that's my favorite Batman. You know what I mean? Like Thomas Wayne taking on the mask. So he was
bastard, that's why.
That's why. You don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like he uses guns. He don't care. And I just love the whole story behind how his mother became Harley Quinn. Bruce Wayne died. Thomas Wayne became Batman. It's really cool.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Actually, she became Joker, no?
Yeah, what did I say?
You said Quinn.
Oh, yeah. She became Joker. My bad. That's
kind of crazy, right? You were married to her. Then
yeah.
So she's your greatest enemy.
That was cool. That was really cool.
Did you check out the Funko Pop figure? What do you think?
Yes, I did. It looks awesome. $11.99 is not bad.
Right?
It's a great pre-order.
Isn't it cool?
I actually have the Red Death. I think I have this comic book.
You should, man. His first appearance came out not too long ago. I mean, it's not as hot as the Batman Who Laughs first appearance. Because the Batman Who Laughs seems to be the one that resonated the most with people, which is this Joker cross Batman, villainous.
I have this.
There you go.
I think I do.
You have that Teen Titans issue. I forget which one it is, but it was in Teen Titans that the Batman Who Laughs made his first out.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I have to give you those. I actually picked up those comic books.
I need those Walmart ones. Send them over because guess what? Walmart no longer has the exclusive on the Walmart.
You know
Giants.
what, man? I'm so pissed off. I should have gotten the Swamp Thing one I saw there.
You didn't get it?
Nah, man.
Why?
I should have got it. I was broke at the time.
Well, I'm always broke, but
That's
if I get to go and I have a couple of bucks on me, I'll check. Because that one day that I found it, I couldn't believe it. It was one of each, last ones. I was like, oh my God.
really?
Whoa, my God, I found some.
How many did you get?
Just, a Batman, Wonder Woman. I got the Swamp Thing. I didn't get
Nice. You
Batman,
got the
not the
Swamp Thing
Batman
one?
you got. I got like a Batman number 3
Okay.
or whatever, 4 or 5. You have the one
Cool,
that I want,
cool.
the first issue, which is the first
Yeah, I
one,
got your number
period.
one. I got your
Thank you.
Teen Titans number one, I believe it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. I don't know if there was a Superman number one. I'm not sure if I've seen
If
that
you got
one
the
either.
Soups number one, that'd be awesome. But the Bats number one was the first one, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah. I was like, yo, it's so funny. I was trying to look for those for a long time, brother, and so I could give them to you, and I found them finally, and I put them in a nice place. I thought man, they're ruined now because I don't know where they are, and I kept them nice and safe. It was in my toy closet with the rest of my toys. I was like, all right, that's why I put them there because they're nice, safe, and sound and clean.
Yeah.
But anyway, also there's what other? There was another. Oh, I've actually sent you the link to this not so long ago. I believe they're called ValaVerse action figures. They are pretty cool action figures. They are in par with Marvel Legends. Actually, they're on the same scale. If you want to check them out, people, they're on Instagram. They're called the ValaVerse, and they're doing something totally different. Like I'm looking on here right now, and they were coming with so much accessories. You just switch heads. You could, switch arms. I think hands. He has butterfly joints going on with the arms. This guy's putting on so many different characters of these soldiers. That's what they are. They are soldiers. And some of them are like Vikings too, but most of them are definitely soldiers, and they're awesome. And I think these toys are going to kick ass when they come out. And I think it's a Kickstarter for now.
Yeah,
actually.
it's not even just toys. There's a story behind it. I'm looking. If you look at this, it's like military factions. The United States is broken up. We have the United States, and then we have the new colonial. With constant offensive
there is
groups.
a
I
story.
mean, there's a whole crazy story behind this. And I see what you mean about the figures, man. That's pretty nuts. You can make up whatever you want.
Yeah,
Customization
that's
is
what I
insane.
like. That's what I like about action figures. It's a lot of action figures that do that. I really enjoy it because you just make up a story to change up the gear on them. You know what I mean? Like it's fun. It's a fun thing to do and take pictures. You know what I mean? Like that's what I like to do.
This?
Actually, I think I follow the maker. Somebody I think he helps him out. His name is something Ruben on Facebook. I forget his name, but he puts them out too. I believe it's the same company. I think so. Because he puts them out too. He's always putting them on his Facebook, and I follow him because he's been in the toy game for a while, and he's put me onto a bunch of new toys that I've never heard of.
The detail going into these figures is going to be insane.
I can't wait.
Yeah,
I
the
can't wait
butterfly
when these
looks so
guys
much
come out.
better. He even did a fan poll.
Yeah, and a lot of people. He did a petition actually. A lot of people voted to go with the butterfly joints, which I actually prefer butterfly joints. You get more highly better pictures with them and more poses.
What's the best figure? If you had a choice, how many points of articulation to take the best pictures? Because if people look, what's your Instagram again?
My Instagram is Ultimate Toygasm. Underscore Toygasm at that.
Yeah, which is full of toy photos. Awesome toy photos at that, man. I mean, it's some high scale shit. What to you is the best amount of articulation in a figure? How many points of articulation?
I'm gonna say 25 to 30 points articulation for 112, and I'm not a 1/6 scale person, but I believe that 1/6 scale should have a little bit more articulation than 112 scale figures. But for me, for 112, it's definitely 25 to at least 30 points of articulation for me. I remember Marvel Legends, I think, are like that too, the Toy Biz ones.
Gotcha.
But, there's a lot of toys that I wish, like Mezco, for example, some of them, like, I wish they had, like, toe articulation or something to get a little bit more posability on the figure.
So how many points of articulation does a Mezco have? Do you know? Offhand?
Offhand, I should know this, but offhand, I really don't. I really don't know. Actually, that's a good question. I would like to check that out.
Yeah, you're gonna start googling this shit as soon as we off.
But yeah, man,
here we are. It has over 30 apparently.
Over 30. Look at that.
So that definitely Cable definitely has over 30 points of articulation.
Okay, great. Oh, that's one. Oh man, Cable is definitely. I'm a big Cable fan. I love Cable. He's one of my favorite characters. I have a lot of his action figures.
See, Cable has over 30, but now, for example, Cyclops within Mezco has 28 points.
Look at that.
All right. And then if you look at one of the figures they did, was it Danger Diabolic? That's also over 30 points of articulation. Mezco is over 30 points.
Nice.
So yeah, no wonder you love Mezco. Fits within your range.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite, man. Them and Marvel Legends are it's so funny. I keep trying to get out the Marvel Legends game, and those X-Men toys keep bringing me back. I got rid of most of them, and then boom,
you can't
start to bring back in.
So God forbid,
man, it's a nostalgia. You know what I mean?
I get it.
Instead. I just love it. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to build a lot of stuff from my '90s. I just love seeing that stuff. I'm a big '90s kid.
So I want to do something with you. For the Chris Crash podcast. So let's call this the Chris Crash Hot Corner. All right.
The hot corner.
The hot corner of the Toyverse here, because I know that. You also, again, look, as you said it before, you know price points on toys and what's going to get hot or not, right? Right now,
yep.
if you could tell, again, people that frown upon speculation, whatever. It is what it is. It's just a business and it's a fandom thing. Don't worry about it. With that, what do you think right now is the most highly sought after collectible toy that came out that you recommend people go after that still may be affordable?
Affordable wise,
yeah.
You know what? Honestly, people to get their hands on I'm gonna go again with Mezco. I know it's hard, but that Toy Fair. I know it's hard to launch up, but you can get it. The Toy Fair Gomez. I think that came out January, right? I'm not mistaken.
February. So you think that's an underrated hit right there.
That's the toy of the year, man. I'm telling you, Agent Gomez is the toy of the year, bro. And everybody loved it. And and I'm going to explain it to you. People loved it so much that I think they forced Mezco to come out with the figure 2 more times after it was only released to Toy Fair people.
Wow.
If you would have seen the forums online, people were bitching and moaning, saying that it's not fair. Why did they make this figure and exclusive to only Toy Fair people? And I guess, yeah, there were crybabies, you know what I mean? And and I guess Mezco didn't, hit with it hard with their feedback. And I remember, I think it was a month ago, they came out with a pre-order. It came with the same stuff Toy Fair offered, right? And I think it was only open for a few hours, maybe 2 or 3 tops, and they closed the pre-order. And then that same day, they came out open with another pre-order, same toy, but didn't come with the same stuff Toy Fair. Instead of that, it came with a number 0 of Agent Gomez comic book to see what he's all about.
Oh,
so that's what they did to satisfy the customers, I believe. You know what I mean? Since everybody was kind of angry at them for a while.
Well, they don't gotta be angry at them. Don't be hating because people got exclusivity. It's part of the business, the nature of the business. Why people gotta be so whiny? I don't get one. This is where we need Bobo to do his voice.
Absolutely. I don't know why, man, but people were really, really mad, man. I'm telling you, they were really mad. Especially when I was telling them I might get it too, so they were really pissed.
That
was a good one.
Yeah, my brother was at Toy Fair. That was a great appointment. Shout out to Babo. Shout out to Mezco. That was a great appointment at that booth with an awesome interview with our boy over at Mezco. So yeah, I can't wait till next year. Hopefully check them out again and see what other awesome lines they're gonna have showing off. And hopefully next year, Chris, you're gonna be joining me there too.
I will definitely be there. And I'm not missing out this time. I'm gonna take awesome pictures for your site, and just so we can talk about this podcast. And I'm sure this podcast is gonna be going strong. I'm pretty positive about that.
Well, absolutely, man. Because it's about toys, it's about culture. Look at that. You know, we got into a few things here. Pretty dope. Actually, and if people don't know, just want to let you guys know that you can actually follow the Chris Crash Podcast at C Crash Podcast on Twitter, or the Chris Crash Podcast on Facebook. You know, give them a like, give them a follow. Give us a look over Undercover Capes too, man. You know, we're hosting his podcast, which is gonna be kick ass. All right, and hopefully, you know what? What would be nice, bro? If next time we could get Daniel Black on, cosplayer from New York.
Oh, we're definitely.
Yeah, that we're related to also. So.
We're definitely gonna get him on. He's an awesome character, man. He's my brother, and he's just amazing, man. He's a hardcore collector of horror. He's a big horror fan. He's just a freaking all-out collector. I can't even.
Yeah, but he's on the obsessive side.
His main is horror, though.
Yeah.
His main is horror, though.
He's an obsessive collector, though. He gets onto something, his radar, it's done. It's like he gets everything.
Dude, that's absolutely good. He gets into cosplay, man. That's it. He's into working on cosplay for however long it takes him just to make that cosplay like the coolest looking cosplay, you know. And he does it, and he does it, and he gets into character. Like this, my brother's, you know, he's awesome, and when he does stuff like this, you know, it's amazing. And people love it. That's the thing.
People, annoying to us because when he gets into character too much, he's just fucking around too much. You know, that's when we gotta play Bangkok so he can stop.
Exactly. I was about to say that. I was going to have to punch him in his nuts, and you know, it's over.
Oh, you're on the camera, guy. Don't worry, it's fun. All right.
But for sure, yeah. If you ever want to check out his stuff, that's Canis Lupus on Instagram. Actually, that's Daniel. That's my brother's Instagram. He has pretty cool stuff. Interesting. Little D. He probably get mad if you call him that.
I say, hold on. Yo, he used to rap to IMD Nice and think that was all about him. All right? Blow him up. Wait till he listens to this. He's going to fucking blast me. Because now he's all rock, but he was into hip-hop at one point, folks.
Oh, we were all. I'm getting back into it again now anyway, honestly. It's like...
I never left it. I'm all EDM. I'm house, hip-hop, metal, rock. Give it to me all. I love it.
That's what it is. That's what it is, man. You got to be diverse.
Yeah, diverse and grow with the music. You know, I know you appreciate the old stuff, but you got to grow with the new stuff too. There's some kick-ass shit. You can't hate on it.
No, yeah, that's why I'm kind of, you know, I was listening to a lot of old stuff, and I got kind of tired of the old stuff. I want to listen to something new, and then started listening to Logic. He's pretty awesome, and I've been listening to him a lot. And I actually picked up his book.
Oh, wow.
He has a book called The Supermarket, and it's pretty good. It's interesting. It's
are you
pretty
done
cool
with
book,
it?
Man. Not yet. I'll be done with it probably soon.
So this something you will recommend thus far? Does it have any? Can you connect with it?
New York. I definitely connect with it. You know, because he's been through some stuff, and I could definitely, you know, that's why I like the book. You know what I mean? I could relate. You know, and it's actually #1 New York Times bestseller.
Oh,
so,
really? Logic?
pretty good.
Well, kudos, man. I've heard some of his music. We had some kids over the weekend at the crib that was putting me on to some more of his music because I was playing my EDM. They're like, can you play this? Yeah, but it's cool. They had some great tracks, you know, and they appreciated how, I guess, absorbent I was to it. You know what I mean? I loved it. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
You know, music is music, man.
Exactly. Music brings people together, man.
All right, so that's your recommendation is that Logic book and listen to some Logic stuff?
Yes, that's definitely, if you guys are into novels or, you know what I mean, definitely pick up a Logic. It's called The Supermarket. And you can listen to the album while you're reading the book because the album's pretty dope too.
So when Chris
It's
Crash
called
writes his
Supermarket,
book,
the album.
okay. So when Chris Crash writes his book, I want you to call it La Bodega.
La Bodega, para
That's
que tú lo sepas.
Yeah.
You already know, you know?
Yeah, I miss bodegas. Where I'm at, there's no bodegas, bro.
There's nothing here in Pennsylvania.
No
It's
bodegas
just
either.
farm,
They don't know shit.
grass.
Man. You got delis. They don't know
They
what a
got
bodega
nothing,
is,
man.
bro.
I miss going inside a bodega and asking for a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich on a roll.
You got a bacon, egg, and cheese. You can pick up a beer and some paper all at the same time. And get some milk.
I love it. And you wouldn't even get ID because they know you so much. Every time I go to freaking Turkey Hill, I get ID'd all the damn times.
Bro, really?
To get some.
Thank God.
Yeah, man. Hair. Even though the lady sees me every freaking day, she still IDs me.
A young picture of you, but she's trying to memorize your numbers. Be careful, bro. Stealing your ID.
She's trying to, yeah. Right, probably. Address, I'd be killed one day.
Holy shit. Chris Crash got crashed.
Nah.
Happened, bro. You made a steal. Forget about it.
But yeah, man, I think that's actually what I had to talk about for the day. Actually, man, I actually had just those Endgame, and we talked about Toy Soldier story.
Story Soldier,
right?
Yeah.
I'm correct.
Yeah, Story.
And
yep.
we talked about the ValaVerse action figures, which are pretty.
And a little bit
awesome.
About the Red Death, or pre-order too from previews.
The Red Death pre-order that if you guys want. That's a great pop figure. I've seen it.
Yeah,
it's
I'm gonna
awesome.
put the links on the post, for the show. So if you guys are interested in checking out anything we talked about, I'll definitely add it there so you guys can check it out.
Definitely.
And even the book recommendation.
Yeah, it's the Supermarket by Logic. Bobby Hall is his name. Let me just give you the name. Supermarket by Bobby Hall, a.k.a. Logic. Check that out. Definitely a great book.
All right, so there you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in with Chris Crash.
Wait, Chris,
and Al
you got to let them know one more thing, though. Where else can they name where they can follow you? So you have the C Crash Podcast on Twitter, and then you have Chris Crash Podcast on Facebook, and what else? Where else can they follow you?
You can also follow me on Instagram, Ultimate Toygasm. That's _ Toygasm, Ultimate Toygasm.
There you go. All right.
Thank you for tuning in with us, and hopefully we'll be back on soon. Take care, guys.
Hasta la próxima. This is an official Undercover Capes podcast.